Gliders. Yes, gliders. They fit games so well. It's a great traversal method and it just looks so good. So, the goal for this devlog is to add gliders into my survival game where you build and fly your own airships called Airdrift. This shouldn't take that long. Okay, there were some problems. The biggest problem is that the player uses a character controller and not rigid body to move. You see, I want to have the ship physics based to handle stuff like gravity and collisions. I also want to add weight to the ship, so as you build more platforms, it falls faster. But you know what I discovered while testing? Character controller and rigid body platforms are not the best friends. So, the plan is simple. Create a new physics based character controller, create rigid body logic for the airship, add glider logic and air drifts. As it turns out, writing a rigid body character controller was one of the most painful experiences in my years of game dev. Nothing was working, nothing felt right, and I was constantly feeling like I'm reinventing the wheel. I even gave up and bought some asset that still didn't help at all with the rigid bodies on physics platforms, the airship. I'm not kidding you, I'm not joking. After a week of daily struggles, I managed to buy and modify a second asset that now works quite well. Let's see how it improved the game. The ship has a rigid body attached and it's affected by the gravity. As you can see, it's falling and I'm still standing on it. We can steer the ship and use the engine no problem now. I had to remake all the movement scripts to not move the ship's position, but instead to apply forces in set directions. The ship can also collide with islands, so we can finally land it now. I also made this airdrift, now that it's physics based and I can boost your ship up. This was suggestion from Bones Valley. Thank you so much. Join the Discord to help, and you can join the members on YouTube for some exclusive stuff and to support the development. Okay, so we got this and this, now let's tackle the glider. Model is from Dani. He officially joined the team and we have been calling and discussing a lot of stuff about the story and the game in general. This is the first glider you will be able to get in the game. It can be crafted with wood, ropes and leaves. You can get ropes from one of the new trees and giant leaves from this new plant. The first glider is not very durable and it won't last you that long, but you will learn how to make better ones. I ask myself, what is gliding at the lowest level? It's just slow falling basically. So all I have to do is lower the gravity level when I have glider equipped and when I'm falling. So I did just that. And I also increased walking speed a bit, added the equipment slot for the glider and its own camera, and now it's working. The airdrifts can also boost you. I love it so much. You saw the new trees, but we also have new rocks and their mossy variants. I created another editor script to make my life easier and to do this in one click. Check the tutorial if you want to learn more. 2 words, vertical movement. So far the game is basically a raft without water. Let's change that. Well, okay, you can move up with airdrifts we added and down with gravity, but we need some sort of engines to control that. Dani made this awesome stone engine model with bellows, so let's bring it to life. You can interact with 3 things. You can open and close the doors to direct the heat, put fuel inside with timer and effects, and you can also use bellows for additional vertical boost. It's working pretty great and we can finally visit the islands above. Subscribe, like and join the Discord so you don't miss the demo. Bye!